William Hill sponsors Joshua vs Barker live on Sky Sports Box Office.
Three rounds, 3 minutes, 3 fights.
Unbeaten fighters and major performance. I can't tell you how excited I am about this.
Straight off the back of Cardiff, it was kind of the Joshua and Wilder story continued. What's the deal regarding the offers being made from your side? You said that a few offers had been made. Does that suggest that there were how many offers and what was rejected?
Well, offers are always made. That's how we are where we are. That's how boxing works. So we've had some great offers, we've had some great fights and entertaining ones, and it's put us in this position. So regarding Wilder, you know, he's interested in fighting like myself. So there's no offer from America. So the offer comes from the UK. It's a very lucrative offer. So I'm now hearing that, you know, they want 60-40 split. They're happy to take 40%. You know, and they're happy to give me 60%. So yeah, so apparently it's $100 million fight.
Yeah, can you just clarify?
It's $100 million fight, right? Would you say so?
No.
Okay, but we're gathering that this is a $100 million fight. That's what they're saying, and they want 40% of that pot. So I said, okay, what's 60% of 100 million?
Okay, 60, yeah.
60 million.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take 50 million up front. If that's the case, Wilder's team, bring me 50 million up front and we'll take the fight.
So, what's a more realistic...
Yeah, I've just agreed.
Okay.
I've just agreed.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It's not hard. It's as simple as that. Like, deals get done, fights get made, and entertainment happens next. That's all we're waiting for. It's all we're waiting for.
Was it a flat fee that your team's offered them? Or can you not comment on that?
I'd rather not, because it's not professional, bro. It's not professional at all. But I'll tell you this, it's lucrative. It's very lucrative. And put finances aside, because the punters and myself don't want to hear that. It's come to a situation where all we're doing is talking about finances. Put that aside, it's like people don't want to fight anymore. As I said, people who aren't interested in money, like the up and coming heavyweights, they'll take this opportunity to fight me with a heartbeat. But these ones who are sitting at the top in their throne, you know, it's like they don't want to take no risk no more. They want big rewards. To take a risk of fighting me, is that a big risk? I don't know. But, you know, the young pups that are coming up would be willing to fight me for free for an opportunity to become heavyweight champion of the world. They're referring someone multi-million dollars, and it's an issue. So it's a tough situation I'm in, but one that we'll overcome, and options are forever open, and my career is forever evolving. So I'll keep on pushing forward and keep on doing what's right for me as well.
I read today that Shelley Finkel is preparing a counter offer.
Yeah, cool.
To you, is that arrived yet, or that offer?
Not yet, no. But no, that's fine. It's the first offer, so I'm happy. We're making progress, finally. But they could have done this 6 months ago, 7 months ago. Shouldn't have to get to this situation. Do you know what I mean? But it's here now, so let's wait. Let's wait for it. And the public will be aware of it. You'll probably see it from Shelley Finkel's Twitter account or something like that as well. So, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing this offer.
What Wilder said before, that he's happy to accept whatever split as long as he got the return in the return fight, the same split in his favour.
That's a 50-50 fight then. So he's basically saying he wants 50-50. So he don't want 60-40 in my favour, he wants 50.
Well, that's what I did a phone interview with him a couple of days before you.
I'm saying to you, yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
So I take 60% the first fight, you take 40%.
Yeah.
Then in the second fight,
Correct.
you take 60%, I take 40%. So across the 2 fights, what does that make it?
Yeah.
50-50. So do you listen to what people say, or do you just listen to what people say? You have to really listen to what people say to make sense of it. So that's why I'm not the greatest talker. I'm probably a better thinker. So let people rabbit on. That's why God gave you 1 mouth and 2 ears. Do more listening than talking. While the talk's a lot of shit. So we're gonna wait patiently and see the landscape. Yeah. So as I said, young pups will take this opportunity and fight me for free. But as I said, it's a tough one because it seems finances are being swindled around a lot. And I've never mentioned finances in my whole career. I don't mention earnings or lifestyle. I'm not flashy. But it seems to be one of the hot topics when it comes to boxing right now. But I'm going to try and deter away from it and keep the pureness of the sport. Because it's like, it takes away the pureness of it. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, you know, boxing is starting to become a situation where it's like, it becomes more business sense, where fighters don't want to take risks no more because I don't want to be ferocious anymore because I might end up making a mistake and taking a loss. And you just got to go in there and be gutter still, just to keep that gutter mindset. And that's why I don't want to always pipe up about negotiations, splits and all that stuff. I know people that would fight me for free, and I'm the same mindset. That's why I give away so much when it comes to fighting me, because I just want to fight. But people want big, big, big rewards, man, to fight me right now.
Well, they have done from day one.
Exactly, and they're still getting it in day 2. But they want bigger and bigger and bigger rewards as time goes on. You know.
What's the situation regarding Povetkin then and the WBA? Because they put a statement out the other day.
I don't speak to the WBA president personally on a business term, because that's not my job. I fight. But what I've seen is that Povetkin is a potential mandatory. And if that is the situation, there's 2 ways to address it. There's 1, you fight him. And then there's 2, you fight someone else. And then you hope that Povetkin gets pushed back to a later date. So that's the best way.
Does that only apply if it's the Wilder fight, surely, will it?
Correct, yeah. So they're the 2 ways I'm going to deal with it, yeah.
Is it likely you'll only fight once this year? Just talking for you fighting in New York in August.
Yeah, definitely.
Against Miller.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Miller, he'll take that fight with a heartbeat. I don't rate Miller, but I respect that. Do you know what I mean? I respect that. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Miller will take that fight with a heartbeat. He knows the reward, and he don't care about the risk. That's hunger. I like that.
So the bottom line is, what's the next step for you? When do you draw a line under this Wilder thing if you can't reach a deal? Or are struggling to reach a deal?
We shouldn't be struggling to reach a deal,
no.
number 1. Where do I draw a line?
Because surely in the next few weeks you want to know when you're going to be fighting next.
I don't understand. Yeah, I won't say too much, but deals have expiry dates, and the environment changes, options present themselves, and I have to look at my career, because my career isn't Wilder, and my career doesn't end at undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. You know, I plan. I remember I'm not so much a talker, I'm a thinker, and I plan. So it's a long journey. It's the long term. So I hope it is Wilder, like everyone else, and I'm sure it will be, because I don't see no reason why it wouldn't be. But moving forward, there'll be a lot more to come beyond Wilder as well. Like, people should realise that there's up and coming heavyweights. There's, for instance, Povetkin was fighting Vladimir Klitschko, the only man he lost to when I had turned pro. So he's been around at the top level for a long time. So he knows how to fight. So these are good challengers that want to come and fight me in a heartbeat for free because they want what I have. They're hungry. So there's going to be some challenging fights. But it's interesting. Entertainment sells as well in this sport, not just skills. So it's hard because the fighters, that are hungry are pure, but they might have to add a bit of characteristics to their game as well to sell themselves, because we need the entertainment factor back in boxing as well.
Three rounds, 3 minutes, 3 fights.
Unbeaten fighters and major performers. I can't tell you how excited I am about this.
Hill sponsors Joshua versus Barker live on Sky Sports Box Office.